You know, there are people who are Muslim, who have uttered the Shahada and so on. They are trying to learn Islam and put it into practice and so on. And sometimes you have people who are practicing Muslims who utter words which discourage such people. So we have a tightrope that we're treading on. On one hand, we need to bear in mind that we want to teach as many people as possible the deen without discouraging those who might not be as holy and as pious. Let me tell you something, and I want to give you, this is a reality. I have had the experience coming from non-Muslim countries. You are lucky you're in a Muslim country, but it applies to you as well. If you have a talk, a lot of the times there are people who want to attend who don't attend solely because of the dirty looks people give them. They don't attend. Why? Because of our dirty looks. We make them feel so unwanted and uncomfortable. So, what are you doing here? You know? Yeah. I know of a man who came to the masjid once for Salatul Fajr. He told me, I'll never come back. I told him, brother, why? When he was a very rich man, he had a problem, a court case. He had a court case. And he didn't live very far from the masjid. He crossed the road. And he walked into the masjid. And when he was walking for Salatul Fajr, there were these pious people, so-called pious people. And when I say so-called, I mean, let us not allow our outward appearance to deceive us to begin with. You know? So they were standing by the door and they said, oh, look who's lost today. As he's entering for Salatul Fajr. Look who's lost. He must be having a big problem for him to come here. And they said it loudly for him to hear. He never came back. So what I'm saying is we want to help people, but at the same time, we don't want to help them. One might say, well, those are contradictory statements. It's true. We want to help them outwardly, but inside sometimes we do things that really chase them far. We don't think of it. Don't give them dirty looks. So what? I always say, you know, if there is a woman who arrives at an Islamic talk, a Muslim woman who arrives at an Islamic talk, inappropriately dressed, you need to thank Allah that she has a flicker in her heart. Some goodness in her brought her along. So do not make her feel unwanted. Not at all. Because your treading on the tightrope can throw her further away or bring her closer in. You need to work properly.